Hey everybody, Barry here again. I got the oil pan done yesterday. Looks really good. I got the tape pulled off of it. You can see the brass fittings and the drain plug looks really good. Here's the drain for the turbo. And I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it on. I gotta remove the rack, or at least unbolt it and tip it down so the lines get out of the way for oil pan to get up over the sump and the windage tray and that. And put a new gasket on, bolt the pan on, and then I'll size up where the oil filter is going to go. Before I get too far into it, you may have noticed that there's ads on my channel now. That's because I passed the threshold and got approved for the YPP. A lot of people don't put ads on their channels right away, but I read yesterday that YouTube has the right and can put ads on your channel whether you turn on monetization or not. And then they don't pay you for having the ads on the channel, which they wouldn't pay me for it. I'm not looking to make very much money on this. I think I'm up to like $4 or something now. But hey, if there's going to be ads on it anyway, why shouldn't I make a couple dollars on it? So don't get too overwhelmed. Give me some feedback on the ads themselves. If there's like 6 or 7 ads on each video and it's really annoying, like let me know, because I don't want to get on anybody's nerves for very, very little money. And I like all you guys and I like making content for you. So like let me know how it looks and you know what's going on there and stuff. Also, a lot of new people coming. I'm up to almost 1,300 subs now, so that's like really exciting. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you want to get a feel for what I do or what I'm about, I'm just a one-guy operation. I'm here filming with an iPhone, and I edit my own stuff, and that. So it's not a major big channel or anything like that. And I do all my own work. I'm no professional at all. I'm not trained. I did like a 4-day welding course. I've been welding since I was like 12, so I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but it doesn't break. So anyway, if you want to check out what I'm all about, check out some of the older videos. Don't go back too far because they're like terrible. I've only improved in the last like 6 months. But yeah, thanks for watching and subscribing, and let's get into it. First, I have to unbolt the steering shafts right here so I can tip the rack back. And then under here, there's 2 mounts. One right here, one over here. There's mounts that I made up when I did the K-member. And I'll unbolt those and tip the rack back far enough to get these lines right here to sort of tip back. I only need probably about a 1/2 inch, so I don't need to take the rack out altogether. Well, it's extremely tight. I'm gonna get this ready and put it up on the ramp. I'm gonna have to tie the rear end up to the frame because I don't have any shocks on it yet, or panhard bar, or drive shaft. And if I lift it up, the rear end is just gonna drop completely straight down. So I'll put a couple straps on it, tie it up to the frame, and then we'll get it up in the air. All right, this is super sketchy. I got a couple straps put on. Can't really see it, but I'm gonna lift it up, and when I get it up high enough, I'll put a couple more straps on there just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Please don't fall down and kill me. Please don't fall down and kill me. Haha, it worked. I just got it hooked into the ladder bar. Put a strap here up to the frame. I think I'll probably put another one from here across the pinion up to there somewhere. I do have another strap. Clearance between the frame rail and the top of the housing is pretty much non-existent. So that cross member gotta go. And boy, we are close to the stone go. I might have to kind of smack that with a hammer a little bit, but hey, we got something. Fixed. I really like this ladder bar setup. It looks so cool on the van. I'm back. I had to go change some spark plugs, change the coil on this thing. And man, it runs better than ever. I had to put some air in the tire because this is the first ride of the season. And what else do I have to do? Oh, I gotta fix the ignition switch. Put the back seat back on it. So a couple minutes picking out this and then back in the van. That's better. Hopefully you can hear me now. This is what I've been using for an ignition switch the last little while because all the wiring in here is buggered up pretty good. Everything's all heat shrink and solder. So I've been using this one because the ignition is just completely missing. But it turns it on and off, and it's kind of a bonus that the start button actually still works. So I looked on Google, it said anywhere from 28 to 40 psi. So I'll put them at 35 just to be sure I don't overdo it. But if anybody knows what the specific pressure for these shadows is, you let me know. I'd be very appreciative. Mint. Cass is like wicked excited for her first bike ride of the year, so here you go, babe. Your bike's ready. Now I just got to take the coils that I took off my bike for hers and replace them with new ones. All right, this thing's done. Let's get back at the van. I want to have this oil pan in tonight. Took me a minute or so to get the rack bolted in because there's kind of a tight spot where the lines are and the oil pan is close to it and all, but it is bolted in permanently. No fooling around. And we can see that there's still piles of ground clearance. The drain plug is still about an inch or so above the top of the bottom of the cross member. So there's no chance whatsoever of that bottoming on the road or potholes, anything like that, which we have more than enough of. If I put this van anywhere that there's any chance of this bottoming out, then there's something wrong with me. Because I never leave asphalt. I don't like dirt roads or anything like that, cutovers. I'm not into it. So this is gonna work perfect. Man, it looks really, really cool. Sweet. So that's all I wanted to get done for tonight. All finished up. I'm rotting again. My clothes are dirty. But I got Cass's bike going. That's pretty cool. I was having issues starting and running well and stuff, so finally got that figured out. Seats bolted on it, new ignition switch, and oil pan is bolted on this. So all in all, it's a pretty decent night. So thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night.